everyone. In the last video we have seen how to use deep learning for image classification. In this video we will continue from that and will try to understand more about the classification process and what is happening behind the code that we have written for classification. So let us again create a script file here. You can see I have already downloaded some of the images here, like candle, car, cat, dog, sand, and we will be performing our classification over these images and try to understand what is happening in classification using these images. So let us start writing the code. Let me clear the screen and the variables and let us import the Google network again and then load the image using the imread function. Let us load the cat image. Let us use the imshow function to see the image and then resize the image according to the input size of Google network. So this code I have already explained in my previous video, so you can check it there. Let us first see the categories over which Google Net has been trained, so that we can see using the class name features in the layer of the network. So let us write the code for invoking that. Let me name it as category name net dot layers, and it will be the last layer. Category name will be in the last layer of the network, so that you can put n here, and then the feature class names. So this will tell us what are the categories over which the Google Net has been trained. Let me create some sections here. So I have already explained in one of my video how to use sections in MATLAB code, and it is very much useful when we write a long code, so you can go and watch my previous video. It is with the name how to evaluate a particular section or particular portion of a MATLAB code. So let us save it and now let us run it. This is the image that we have used. We have already resized it, and now let us check the categories that have been used in Google Net training. So here we can see these are the categories that have been used over the training of the Google Net. So there are around 1000 categories. So now when we try to classify one of the image, what classify function that we have used earlier does, it gives a score, particular score to every category here, and then the category with the highest score is returned by the classify function. So let me write the code so that we can understand it better. Let us create another section here. So again I am using the classify function over the network and then resize image, but you can see I have written another variable scores here. So what it does, this complete line of code, it returns two values now. So one is the predicted value that will go to first variable, and then score of each category. Each of these category will be returned to the second variable, that is scores here. So let us create another variable here with the name category and scores, and concatenate the category name with the scores. So when I will run this code, this will give us error. So let us first check the error. So the scores and predicted variable has been created in the workspace, but there is an error, and this is because we have concatenated two variables with different dimensions. So if you will see over here, then the category name is a cell with a 1000 cross 1 size, and scores is a array with 1 cross 1000 size. So first of all, we have to take the transpose of this variable scores, and then we have to convert it into cell. So we can use the function num to cell here for doing that. So let us create another section here. So if now we will run, then we can get the concatenated value of category name with the scores. So let us run it. Okay. So if we will see over here, the categories along with the scores we can see. But it is hard to understand because there are third joint categories. So what we can do, we can just get all those values in which the score is greater than some threshold. So let us take another variable, suppose it is at high score, and we will get all those values where it is greater than 0.01. So it will create a logical array here with either value 0 or 1, 1000 logical arrays with 0 and 1 values. So if score is greater than 0.01, then HS will be 1, otherwise it will be 0. Now let us create another variable, suppose index, to find the index of those high scores which are equal to 1. And then we can use the variable index to get the category and scores which have a score greater than 0.01. So now these three line of codes will return only those category scores where a score is greater than 0.01. So let us put it here, and now let us run it again from starting. Okay. So here we can see that only these categories have a score greater than 0.01, and among them the highest one is Egyptian cat with the score 0.4202. So if we will check the predict variable, PRED variable, then it must return Egyptian cat. So it is returning Egyptian cat. So we can also find the index of these categories. So let us create another section and just type index here. So this is at index 282, this is at 283, this is 284, this is 286. So this is what is happening behind this classify function. How it is classifying the image given over here. So it first create this score for each category and then pick the one having the highest score and return it when we use this classify function. So let us check it for other images as well. The first one we have is candle. So let me run it completely. So I will not check index this time. Only what is predicted and then the category with these scores. So let us run it. Okay, this is the image. And now you will see that it has score for 0.01 only for two categories, that is candle and matchstick, and it has predicted the candle here. So let us quickly go through other images as well. Let's check the car. Okay, so it has predicted this 4 cars and 3 categories have score greater than 0.01. Check the door. Okay. This is the Dalmatian dog, and this time it has predicted 7 categories with score greater than 0.0. Another one is sand. Sandbar, and it has predicted sandbar, and because it looks familiar to seashore, it is also a score of 0.18 for seashore. And the last one is snake. So this is the snake. This is some cobra snake, and it has predicted Indian cobra with a score of 1. So this is how this classify function operates behind the scene. I hope that this video helps you in getting more insight about the classification of an image. So we will be uploading more videos on deep learning with MATLAB. Please subscribe to our channel and like and share this video.